Here we go. What's up?
Yeah, we're doing this.
Welcome.
Or making it happen.
Welcome to session 3 of the meeting of Titans, where the Titans are meeting and the Titans have met in, and the Titans will be meeting in the future.
Yeah.
More Titans. Hello.
Hooray.
Say hi.
Hola.
Okay. Let me know volume sounds good,
Cool.
all that good stuff. As we get ready into the D&Ds, the dungeons, and the dragons and/or depression, depending on whatever you prefer for your slice
Diners,
of D&D.
dragons, and dives.
I like that one.
Dungeons, Dragons, and Depression.
Yep. Pretty accurate.
Dungeons and depression arcs.
Oh boy.
My
Musica.
Oh yeah, unmute rhythm.
However, welcome.
I don't know, Rhythm's kind of sus.
Welcome to session 3 of the Meeting of Titans. Where we last left our heroes, the party had a really big session last time, where it was actually the Meeting of Titans, where many of the different political people within the Valenham Archipelago came to this meeting and discussed recent events. Most importantly, the Amber and specific other political strifes those countries and areas are facing. We learned a couple of things. We learned that the Amber specifically could corrode most materials in the world, although the hardness of the material also correlates with the amount of time it consumes. Amber can also be used as a sealing agent, where it can seal the strongest of creatures within the Valenham, specifically great apes, which are the strongest, not living.
Well, that's the strongest we know it can.
Yeah,
We don't know if it can do stronger than that.
Yep, it's the strongest that we know that the Amber can seal. And it seals them and slowly begins to kill it in a way. And we also learned that the Crimson Phoenix is a little sussy. They acted a little bit sus at the meeting. Nishi and Gunnar Surterson dodged a lot of questions and gave answers that only led to more questions. And other than that, we had multiple player characters meet for the first time. The founders met with some of the Betrayed Angels cast. The Betrayed Angels cast met with some more people from the Zealots of the Wolf, and all of that cool stuff. Does anyone else remember anything that happened? Anything of note? Mior had a good dream. Mior had a good dream.
Doe shit talked CP. Elian spied on Alexandros and that green guy whose name I forget.
Elian fucked it. Elian fucked everything.
Then
There
Elian
we
got
go.
caught, and
Pancake says that.
Alexandros was like, "Okay, you're gonna kill me now."
Perfect.
Frickin' Mior and Ironhole Party were like, "Hey, have a sweet dream. Thank you. Bye bye." Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Also, you're a demon sword now.
Oh yeah.
Yay, Pancake can talk in the chat.
Yeah, when you have your other tile clicked, it can you can speak as that tile.
Oh, the rabbits are talking. They've met.
Yep. The rabbits are interacting with one another. Let me get
the pets.
let me get some other things I need to get. Tables and trackers. I need to go to that. Okay. Without further ado, we can begin. It is about 4 p.m. in the evening, as the meeting has been concluded. There's a bunch of other festivities going on in Alverholt. No shops are open today and for the rest of the for the rest of the next couple of days. Because
What
I
day
don't.
was it specifically?
Oh god. The date is the 6th of Pater, and it is let's say it's Friday. It's the Friday equivalent in the world. So for the weekend, the shops are all closed, as there are festivities and the traffic from neighboring countries is leading to a lot of other types of things happening within the city.
All right.
You guys make your way back to the White Thistle. It's in staggered groups depending on when you guys left. Some left earlier than others, but I put you all here for having you all on the board for the sake.
Got it.
I believe
think-
first was Silverin, Doe, and Mior.
No, I think
Something like
Selena
that.
was with us.
Selena was right behind them.
Yeah,
it's just
Elian and Rista were the only two that weren't.
Yeah, we were late because
Back.
Alien was busy and Rista didn't really know what to make of themselves because they were bored and didn't have anybody to room with anymore.
Mm.
Man, what an asshole! Abandoning a child in the middle of a city they've never been to before.
All right. The four of you make your way back.
Alright, I'm gonna get this one to bed, then I'll start brewing a pot of coffee if you all want.
I need to know when she wakes up because she was acting weird at the meeting.
Well, that was a lot.
Yeah, very tired now.
You see that Ripjaw is just kind of, he has his face up to the glass here, is kind of looking into the building.
This Pluto.
Help!
I imagine
Help!
I just left
Help!
him here to play in the leaves.
Help!
You can come out now.
Help, I can't jump! Help, Mom,
Get
please!
stuck in the tree and call the fire
Please!
department.
Help!
She'll just pick him up.
Okay, you pick him up out of the tree, or you grab him. Get your hands off me, please!
I just put him on my shoulder and then walk back inside.
But Doe, with his arm that is free, is just gonna reach to his pouch and throw Ripjaw a slab of meat. Stop fogging up the windows, Ripjaw. And I'm going to bring Mior to a bed.
Okay. You bring Mior to... Mior probably has the biggest room here, because she's the owner. Now, I guess. Take Mior to this bed here. She falls in, and she goes to bed. Goes to sleep.
Alright. And then I'm just gonna come down here and start getting a pot of coffee for everyone.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Selena's gonna take a minute just to sit down and think and process what just happened at the meeting.
Silverin will also do that. It was a lot, as he
God.
said.
How do you guys take your coffee? Cream, milk, sugar, or just black?
I don't believe I've ever had coffee before,
Me neither.
Oh,
but I will
Alright.
try a cup.
I guess just 3 black. I'm just gonna pour 3 simple cups because Doe has his coffee black.
Alrighty.
Here you
pour.
go.
You pour 3
This'll
cups of
give-
coffee, and you slide them.
Oh,
It'll give you some temporary boost of energy, and then it'll knock you out to go to sleep.
okay. She sips on it. She seems to like it. It's not bad. It's better than the drinks they have in the water tide. Still not used to it here.
Well, yeah. Where's Elian, by the way? He seems to be slowing behind us.
I don't know. He looked like he was doing something back in the meeting hall. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
And
Oh, never mind.
comedically on time, the 2 of them appear. Also, don't forget to use your T and Y keys for cool things like the
T and Y
Right.
for thank you.
Yep.
I gotta remember to do that.
Yeah.
All right,
Welcome
so
back, Elliot.
Elian just immediately walks through the door, walks into the living room, picks up a pillow.
Oh dear.
Okay then.
And then he walks back in the dining room.
I see that you brought the child once again. Hello, little one.
Hiya.
Yeah, she doesn't really have a place to go, I guess.
No.
He was holding that in the entire time he was walking. You could see it on his face.
Oh.
Understood.
Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. Maybe when Mior is she okay?
She apparently had a good dream and is now unconscious.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll
She's
have
getting
a
so
talk when she wakes up then, because I'm not gonna interrupt that once in a lifetime experience for her, I guess. And he will.
Better
sit
make her a
down
big
at the
meal
table.
when she gets up, so she actually has something to eat.
Anyway, we still have some coffee in the pot. Would you like some, Elian?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, now, do you actually have a preference, or like these two, you've never had coffee?
I don't have a preference really. I'll drink whatever.
Alright, another black it is then.
Coffee's very interesting, I suppose. He always...
Coffee isn't good for you, right?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to hell anyway, and she slowly takes another drink.
That was
I
not
mean-
what I was referring to, but
I mean,
okay.
she wasn't saying it's a sin. She was just saying that it's probably not good for your digestive system.
Listen, I don't know what kind of weird ass drugs you have in this plane, but I'm assuming this is some kind of drug.
I am unaware of any gods that are against the idea of coffee, so
Okay,
It
then
is-
my
it is just-
terminology was incorrect.
That
It is
wasn't
simply
what I
crushed
meant.
beans and hot
Well,
water.
I'm going to die anyway. What does it matter? Continue to
Wow,
that is
lot
what
to
makes it
unload
different.
here. Oh boy.
Oh,
Don't worry about it, little
Yeah.
kid. You shouldn't worry.
yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know if you really want to be here, but you know, if you want to research me, then you're kind of stuck with what we've got going on here.
Oh, don't worry. I had to take some psychology classes for my doctorate, so I have already talked to way worse people, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I
Don't
think
worry.
that's a compliment.
If you need a session, I can sit down and talk to you.
No, I already had a talk with a person on the way here.
How did that make you feel?
How about you stick your nose in someone else's business?
Six,
No worries, I'll go sit over here.
6, 5, 4, 3,
That's the thing.
2, 1.
And there we go. Oh boy.
What's wrong?
No, don't worry, it's fine.
You see, Pluto's just kind of making a mess of this room, running around like a rabid dog.
Can you understand me? Please, I gotta get a way out.
Nod twice if you want help.
Nods twice. Help,
Oh
please.
man. Okay, you know what to do, Pancake. Give him help. Pancake's going to take out a notebook of his own and sit down. Tell him to sit down.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
Oh.
what?
They start discussing the inner politics of familiar rights.
so does anyone know what the deal with them is? You know, the whole transformation thing.
Well,
What are you talking
Yeah, I was
about?
gonna ask about that, but I really don't know.
I recognize a spell they use right before they transform. It's
What do you
encode
mean?
thoughts, transfers, and creates thoughts to other people's minds. She just shrugs.
What are you talking about?
The child.
What of him?
Well, you've noticed, she kind of pulls a little string out from her head and pops it in, and suddenly her eyes are a different color.
To be honest, I just thought that was just what her species does.
I mean, that could definitely be the case. I'm not knowledgeable in that field either, but
Changing eye color is just not that strange, you know. I feel like we've technically seen this recently. Looks at Ellie.
yeah, but using encode thoughts for what reason? It seems they're using it on themselves.
I'm not familiar with what encode thoughts is.
Basically, you can go into someone's mind and either take your own thoughts and put them in theirs, or you can create new ones. The second one's kind of difficult.
Oh.
Perhaps they have a split personality or something?
Good.
I
Or
don't
possibly-
think that's actually a real thing, is it? I've heard tales that it's just an exaggeration.
Not really. I've had a couple of them, I believe, in the water plane. There are a couple of people like that. Quite rare.
Let's just ask. Rista, hey, come in here for a bit. Team meeting.
Huh? What? Well, am I part of the team? I thought I was just here for temporary until I find a way home.
Nah, you're good. That's kind of our whole deal.
Taking people and just
Those
making them part of the
shrugs.
group.
Yeah,
is
that's
part of the deal?
pretty much how we got here. Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, you
This
know
group
that
started because
sort of wakes up a lot of things you guys might want to talk about, allowing yourself to just sort of go along with that. But okay, sure.
So anyway, we had a question about the eye color change thing that you do, and actually, basically just that. What's that all about?
Oh, that just happens. Just happens sometimes.
Obviously,
See,
inside
it's just
fact,
part of
I
a
already know-
species.
Oh no, it's not part of species. It just happens sometimes.
Okay, but like, do you know
Oh.
why?
Technically, yes.
Do you want?
Don't worry, it's not.
tell
That's
us?
nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's part of the magic I have.
Yeah, notice you're using
I mean,
thoughts. Very questionable.
I mean, I'm not gonna like judge you or anything. I just kind of want to know what it is.
As I said, it's part of my magic. I have too much magic.
Oh, how do you flip the character?
Aha!
You flip
Kind of like you, Mister, as she points to Alien.
Is
Huh?
that how
Yeah,
how
no,
magic works? Is it
well-
stored in your body?
no, but kind of thing. I was going to ask, you do realize that the amber magic kind of just, as I said when I first found you, it just sort of lights up like a beacon. It was no problem to find you at all.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly aware of that at this point.
Yeah, but the other two, like that also had the amber thing, that was not the case for them.
Huh.
Okay,
Uh,
so now I'm not okay with whatever you just said.
Okay, so
You're telling Alien is special.
no, I think it's. Did you have any magical talent before this happened?
I had this knife, and he just holds up the blink dagger.
Oh, so no personal experience with magic. That explains it.
Yeah, I don't mess with magic. It's a nightmare, and I suffer in every moment of this existence right now.
Okay, but just as a heads up, seeing as how I found you, worse people could find you.
Ah,
Oh yeah, trust me. No, yeah, we'll talk about something tomorrow. It's fine.
Would you like me to try and help you to not release that much energy?
I mean, you can try.
I'm talking more so in the sense of you understanding how magic works and sort of shutting it down yourself. I can't really do much about it.
Oh, well, we can try, but I'm an idiot, so magic is not really my thing.
Okay, well, we'll give it a try and we'll see what we can do. Because I have a feeling you might not want to stand out like a beacon for several miles.
That would be ideal, yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out. It's not that hard, but it might take some time. Pancake, what are you talking to the lizard about?
Wait, your rabbit's talking.
We're talking about familiar rights. Please, my people. I get
No time.
tormented.
What do you mean familiar rights, Pancake?
We need rights.
Pluto.
I feed you pancakes every day.
We're
That's all you
being-
wanted.
We're being oppressed.
Okay, how about I raise it to 2 pancakes a day?
Deal.
Okay,
Does
there we
does,
go.
does that make my name Pancakes?
No, you're still Pancake. There's still just one of you.
Okay.
Okay, now that that's done, don't worry, it'll be fine. We'll look at it, and I'll sleep on the couch, I guess.
No, little one, you can have a bed.
Wait,
Don't
aren't
we
you an
have
elf?
You know what I meant.
Okay.
Okay, Elian, since your eye is partially active, this means that True Sight is almost always active in the sense that like, you would get a sense for other extraterrestrial or extra magical sources. There's magic in this house here, and it begins to culminate in a form that is kind of walking over to each bookshelf.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Oh, not again.
I'll try and take a closer look at it with my eye.
All right, give me
Nice.
a perception or investigation check.
No, is there another random brat running around our house?
Ugh.
I'm sitting down here.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to get the base. I'm just gonna use another tile for this.
Okay.
Cool. It's not an enemy, but it forms in the shape of a specter of some kind.
Shepherd.
Do we all see it or only Alien?
At this point, only Elian because it's not actually summoned, but you can summon it if you want.
Oh.
So, be honest. Have you guys ever had one normal day in this house?
No.
Let's see.
What? Something here?
So,
I think when we first arrived, technically, because it only got weird in the night,
So-
not the day.
so much.
I'll tap
so,
him on the shoulder.
so much to clean. Yes. Hello.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am a spectral butler. Man, this is not the tile that you think it is. This is just a generic.
No,
Spectre tile.
I know it's not.
My
That was just. What are you looking at, Alien?
my name is Adam Bibblewopple, and I am your butler.
Oh, I found. I think I found our butler's ghost.
Ooh, there's a ghost.
What?
Something walked through me. Ah!
Wait, can we? Is there anything we can do to help you?
I must clean so much
Where is he?
dirt.
They're not going to possess me again, are they?
Right here.
Oh god, I remember those ghosts.
Okay.
Elliot, it
Wait,
moves through you, and you feel shivers going down your spine.
I don't like that.
Okay. Where is it?
It's okay.
Is it here?
You don't have to clean anymore if you don't want to.
So much to clean.
What's going on,
much.
Ilium? What's he saying?
He just wants to clean, I think, but
Man.
like in a weird, sad way.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's see. I don't have any magic specific for this, but let's see if we can't bring you out to light instead then, buddy.
Okay.
Nah, that wouldn't work. Okay.
You know what?
you were
I was
generic
gonna
space.
ask if I can make a history check on this, but Selena knows fucking nothing about ghosts.
Those who want to make a history check can, in fact.
Okay, let's see. Ghost. Nah, that's not in the book. Okay, let's see. Notes. No, nothing on ghost. What did I learn about ghost? Where's history? Where's history?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a crit one. Neat. Nope.
God
No, I
damn.
don't think I learned anything about ghost.
I must clean.
Shame. Oh well.
Out of curiosity, let's see how I do.
It
Okay,
wouldn't make sense for
I'll
Doe.
do this.
'Cause
you come
he didn't
from
believe in.
as someone who comes from. Ooh, okay. As
Apparently, I do know.
as two people who come from very magical areas, ghosts are those that die too soon, and they are in the process of verging into their next life. Specifically, this transformation or this state that they stay in could be for years, millennia, decades, depending on when their soul is up for their next verge. They are typically tied with the cobalt magic, and that's the magic that you get here, Elian. There's a lot of cobalt in this area, and this is what you assume to be the core or the ghost of Adam Bibblewopple, who was taken too soon.
Oh, that's so sad. A ghost.
Hey, Rista, do you know about those other magics, right? Like the blue one and the green one?
I mean, apparently I know about the green one. I hadn't heard about the blue one. Greens apparently deal with some sort of life and death thing, the Verge.
From what I heard at the meeting,
This guy is the blue one.
I mean, I can try and help him, but where did he go now?
Is that the fireplace?
Okay. Okay, so I'd suggest standing back. I don't know how this will mix.
Elian, as you get closer into the family room, there is another cobalt sense coming from inside here.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Huh? What?
Hold up, wait.
Okay, waiting.
We're in the back room?
Yep.
Okay, I'll open the door even though I know what it's gonna be.
You open the door and you see a small ghost writing papers.
Another butler.
Oh my god, we're two butlers now.
Another ghost is writing papers. The Bandit King wants more money to his estate. It's never done.
I have a question. Is
Yeah.
Bone Star still like? I mean, is Ripjaw still just like peering through the window?
He is. Right at the seat.
Jesus Christ.
So you see, you just see
it's
the
like real
eyes
life
of.
where pets can see ghosts.
You see the eyes of Bonejaw just looking at the chair.
Bonejaw.
Or
That's another pet.
both of them. That's the third one.
Hello, Mior, up already. We've got ghost problems.
What?
It's midnight already? That was 4 fast hours.
Well, I mean, Mior's down here right now, so apparently.
Midnight.
No, Mior's accustomed to not sleeping a full 8 hours, so whenever she was ready to wake up, she could wake up.
Yeah.
Back to sleep.
So
What?
I'm assuming
I just woke up.
I'm assuming this looks like Clarence.
Yes.
Okay. So not roll.
And,
Hold on. Excuse me.
That's
Combat has started.
I'll walk back out the room. Yeah. So the house is being haunted by the previous residents.
Oh.
Oh, no.
And by that I mean Clarence and Adam.
Okay, do you still want me to try and do something about this, or?
Let's just leave them be for now.
Done.
We ever had this, you know?
Midnight. We'll deal with that tomorrow.
Now,
I'm tired to deal with
Mior, as a paladin, roll me a religion check.
Alright.
this. Okay, I'm
The part of the paladin training I never did.
Ooh, okay. Are you proficient in religion?
No.
Okay. You can put ghosts.
This would just be like... or something.
You can put ghosts to rest, and when you put them to rest, that transitions their soul from the material plane into the realm of the dreamers. Now, another common problem is that specters stay in the material plane because they have unfinished business to attend to. However, paladins and clerics can often move them on by completing a goal that they have.
So, I know a bit about this. Most specters and ghosts, just as the rumors say, they stay because they have things they need to do. If Adam and Clarence are still with us, it's because we have unfinished business. So
Adam
we
wants to
need.
clean.
Well, I'd advise just looking Clarence's desk. Maybe there's something there.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did we ever have a funeral?
Did we ever wait, repeat that?
Yeah, we haven't had a funeral yet altogether, have we?
Not all together.
That's another thing on the heavy list. He was just gonna look through Clarence's desk to see if there's any papers or to see if there's anything which could like hint as to like what Clarence would want.
All right, give me an investigation check. Okay, 16.
What hot?
On a 16, you find that there is a stack of not a stack because there's no bills, but it's a pouch of gold that is supposed to go to the Bandit King.
Well, this is supposed to go to the Bandit King.
But okay, so he rebuilt this place, all of it, and then he put the bag there, and then left it again.
I don't think he touched Clarence's desk. He probably had enough respect to do that.
I could leave it with Ty at the Siren's Call. He could get it to the Bandit King.
And
As for cleaning the house, that's another thing.
And on a 16, you would also see that there is a note that that would say next to the pouch in kind of like short speak. It says, this is money to help you with your island. I know you want to purchase an island off the coast for the Dachai people. This is like the Kastan's family helping them.
Well, do we know where the Bandit King's located? Does he have like anywhere he is?
No, you reach him via a coin. Like I said, I can give it to Ty. He could reach him.
Where should we host the funeral?
Same place his family was buried.
Clarence won that.
What'd you say?
He won that though. He wasn't very close to his family, was he?
They still mattered a lot to him. He still broke down when he saw them frozen. He still, did everything he could to try to get them back.
Ripjaw stands up and starts scratching and gnawing at the ground here.
That's your thing.
Don't tell me there's another one. Doe's gonna start, running out. Ripjaw, what's the matter?
He pats his head.
What do you have?
Pats his head down on the ground.
Doe's just gonna get down and start digging with him.
Okay. You
Do I
dig.
have to roll the dig? Oh.
No, you don't. You dig a 6-foot hole.
Oh, I see, Ripjaw. Both of them? Or just Clarence?
Kind of tilts his head in confusion to your question.
Wait, so
Got
can
it.
your pet see ghosts?
It appears so.
Okay.
Well, I thank you for the assistance, Ripjaw.
He gives you a headbutt on the chest.
I'll make sure to get you another slab of meat. It appears that Clarence would like to be buried here.
I don't see a problem with that. Just obviously just gotta remember not to do any major landscaping around here, but
Well, alright. Well, since all the stores are closed, it's not going to be easy to acquire a tombstone for the boy. And for Adam. It might also be hard to get in contact with Ty. The Siren's Call is closed as well. We might not be able to do anything until Monday. Or whatever in-universe Monday is. Well, I guess for now we should just rest off for the night, continue in the morning. But we know what we must do, time being.
Wista?
Huh? Wait. Huh?
Yeah, Wista. So.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, you were sleeping and now you're up? Huh? That was fast.
I didn't sleep for a while. It's something you get used to, really. But and when we moved in, the people here mentioned a bad present, which is in the basement, which they had to fill in.
Hey, what?
Yeah, a magical presence. Like they couldn't determine what it was. Do you think you could have a look?
In the basement? Okay, where's the door to the basement?
It was I think it was over here. Mule's gonna
Pretty
use
sure-
Divine Sense.
Okay. You sent.
Divine Sense. Do read that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I think I
Yeah, you can send the ability.
Where
Let
is
you
it?
see.
Features.
It's undead, fiends, and that's it,
Yeah.
I think.
Did
And celestial.
I do it?
Yep.
I did it. Yeah. I'm a pro at Foundry, guys.
But do remember, it can't go through total cover. A floor would be total cover.
Yeah.
Shh, Mia.
So you trying to do that doesn't really do anything because floor cover.
Undead.
Yeah.
Sadly. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can sense the butler and probably Clarence over there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the basement. It was a trapdoor. I think it was about here, but obviously
Wasn't
it's
it?
and the floorboards and filled in.
I'm pretty sure. Doesn't the basement not exist anymore? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Yes, it got
But there was
filled up.
like the reason they filled it up was like some bad juju, right? And do you know
Right,
what
but,
happened to
like-
Clarence when he put those drow?
How are we
Well-
gonna send her to take a look if there is no basement?
I mean, isn't
I
there still
mean-
like magic in the air or something?
Yeah, I can sense magic, but it's kind of like I'd have to go down there, and I mean, I can probably do some magic to go down there, but that's gonna take a while.
It's
Also,
built
it'll
up
make a
like
hole in
6
your
foot of
floor.
concrete.
Never mind then. It's probably nothing.
Like she's like, they're like, okay, I mean, yeah, as I said, I can, but it'll take a while. It'll also require me to damage and then fix the floor again. Yeah, so I say yeah, probably not, but yeah.
Anyway, is there anything we need to discuss? I should probably go talk to the crew. I haven't seen them since I flew back yesterday.
Everyone gather round.
What's wrong?
We've got some shit to discuss.
Never know what day is it.
Hello, little lizard.
It's Selenite. Where are you at?
Where the fuck is she?
Hmm.
Oh,
I-
she's
I-
upstairs.
As they're dealing with the
He'll
dust
yell up the
problem,
stairs.
Selena would like to do something while they're doing that.
Sure.
All right. Selena's just gonna pick a random room. She doesn't know who's, and she's gonna sit down, take out her notebook, flip through pages a couple of times, and sit down, get comfortable, and try to focus on the little goblin that's been poking in the back of her mind ever since that day in the temple.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Foundry's glitching out for me. It's showing me your image when I hover over Selena. What the fuck?
Refresh.
Like, yeah, give me a second. Okay. There. Now is it working? Now it's working. Okay. Alright. What do I have to do?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me grab my I need to reset my sheet too. Fuck. Wisdom save. What'd I roll? I can't see it.
21.
21.
Oh shit, cool.
Okay. A shroud of darkness begins to fill the area around here as you can talk to Papaya for 1 minute.
Okay. Ah, glad that worked. What? What's happening?
Hold on, wait. Let me get Papaya's tile just so people can
Yeah, go ahead.
understand.
I'll give you 10.
Ho
Entire script.
ho ho.
1 minute is how many rounds?
10 rounds.
10? 10. Jesus. That's more than I thought.
Oh,
I'd
you
get.
rolled a natural 20, so you can get a little bit extra time. I'll give you some leeway.
Alright.
Good thing I made this quick and easy with the new Foundry tools. Hashtag ad. Not really, but hashtag
Wonder how
ad.
far into the script I'm going
Hashtag
to
please
get
sponsor
into.
me, Foundry.
Hashtag give me sponsor, please.
Oh god, I have to switch between the two voices.
Oh, wait.
Have fun.
Okay. We're good?
Shift. Dart. Yeah, go ahead.
Ah, glad that worked. What's happening? Who are you? Calm down, my goblin friend. I'm Selena Andromeda. I saw a vision of you in the village being destroyed a few months ago. Oh, Thwera. I knew I felt someone else there, but I didn't expect... Well, you. I'm Papaya. Sorry, I don't have a last name. One is not needed. I am a part of a group of adventurers much like you. I too have faced the Amber head on, and I wish to gain as much knowledge of it as possible. If you are willing to share, that is. Of course! Anything I can do to help. But first, how did you manage to contact me? I'm not quite sure. I just searched for you within myself. Seems you and I are connected in some way, much like my friends are connected with others. Now that you mention it, I did feel a strong connection between multiple people after the village was destroyed. But I was too caught up in my emotions to realize that. What did happen in the village? Oh. Thrall was destroyed when the village chief got a hold of the Amber. He had captured me, my dad, and a couple other people they deemed as goblin supporters. He almost killed me, but my friend saved me. Unfortunately, I was too caught up in trying to save myself and my friends that I left my dad behind. A tear begins to streak down Papaya's face. The entire village was destroyed, all the buildings, the people, all of it, gone in an instant. I left a large deposit of amber behind, and I'm not sure of its full properties. All I know so far is that it might contain the lost souls of Thwera. We had to fight some of them when we returned to defeat the village chief. Ah, I see. I've had a similar experience to you. Even though I'm not usually trusting of others, I have a strange feeling you're one of the few people I can trust. My father, Azuru, also had hold over the Amber. He sacrificed the lives of my grandfather and dear friend's teacher. With that, he used the Amber to try to kill us. He almost succeeded on my part. I was killed by the village chief. Dresnick's eyes still haunt me. I see them every day in the form of his son. His son? Yeah, Salifax. He destroyed a statue of an amber figure and had turned his eyes into one of those amber ones that give him new abilities. One of my companions has an amber eye as well. Elian gained it when my father trapped him in a pool of amber. When he emerged, his right eye was replaced. Yeah, I'm honestly scared of Salifax now. I'm afraid he's gonna turn out to be like Dresnick. I have the same fear for Elian. Though he has assured me it will never be the case, it doesn't hurt to prepare for the worst. Exactly. Our stories are very similar. With sharing this information with each other, we'll have a better chance of fighting against this Amber. Perhaps we should meet up in person to discuss this further? That's gonna be a while. We're heading into the Underdark to track down the god Loth after dealing with the Heart Oak issue. She's a valuable resource to Torin and the rest of the gods if we're to face the... another time then. Now I must keep these meetings to a minimum after this. I shall try to make contact whenever new information is revealed to me. And I will do the same. One more thing. Yes? Did Did you feel anything when you had that vision? I did. I felt as if I was having a panic-induced heart attack. Is that... Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I'm sorry you had to, feel that. Selena puts a hand on Papayah's shoulder. We all have our demons. We all feel pain in one way or another. You should not have to apologize for feeling these things. As we are connected, I am fine with sharing them with you. But if those feelings continue, like the ones you're currently feeling for that Salifex, I will not hesitate to intervene and fix it. You best tell him what you're feeling soon, before it is too late. That's where I'll end.
Okie dokie. As your eyes come back to normal, you awaken in the room.
Mm-hmm.
As Papaya turns into black sludge.
Mm-hmm. And I assume I hear the screaming of Elian at me.
Yeah, if Elian wants to come in.
Is there just a puddle of black sludge on the floor?
No. It dissipates.
Okay.
You hear Elian screaming.
Selena, we need a team meeting.
I'm coming, give me a minute. And I will make my way down after collecting my notes, briefly looking at the notes, the profile I wrote for Salfax before continuing.
Alrighty.
Yes, what is it? You said team meeting?
Yes, sit down.
Another interesting conversation I'm gonna have tonight. Oh, what the fuck? How the fuck do you do this again?
Hold shift while you're
Yeah.
already dragging.
There we go.
Hey, Rista, might as well come in here too. You'll probably want to hear it anyway.
Okay.
Alright, and since we're going to a more dark theme, let's change the music.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
I think it's actually the first time we're hearing this, so that should be cool. Actually, I don't think it is, but it'll be cool nonetheless. All right, you can begin.
Okay, so this Amber stuff. I guess I'll ask if there's anything else you want to know before I give the full background of what I've seen.
Nothing really comes to mind.
Go right ahead.
I'll ask later.
Okay, well, do we want the bad part or the worst part first? We'll go with the bad part. Okay, well, so, during that meeting, while Mior was talking about our first adventure to Baklavi, I guess only Joe, Mior, and I were there actually, but
Clarence was.
and Clarence, yeah. But we found that temple where Alia was, where she was trapped in that amber crystal, and that Dragonborn was doing weird amber magic, whatever. I can't believe I didn't put it together until today, but okay, so those other three that were at the table, or the other two that were at the table with me, there are two more like them and like me, and we have a sort of shared consciousness place that we can communicate in. It's really difficult to explain, and I don't have the vocabulary for it as someone whose magical expertise consists of a dagger, but basically our consciousness is simultaneously there and in ourselves, I think. God, I'm losing this. Basically, we found a temple there too, and thinking back to it, it is remarkably similar to the one that we found in Baklavi, except for this one appears to be the first, and in it we found a lot of information about the Amber, particularly that this world, this place that we live, it's the third or fourth iteration of life, I guess. Am I making any sense?
I kind of get you.
Ooh, interesting. It's a theory I have thought about, but it was weird.
So those planets or those objects in the sky before the towers came down of Amber, those were the previous worlds. And if we don't stop the Amber, we'll be joining them.
Oh.
How many
I see.
people?
So
We're not the first people to deal with this problem.
No, we are not. In fact, we found some notes left by those that were the first to try and deal with this problem. And among them, we learned that that entity that the two of you fought points to Doe and Muir.
Doe, you get
the forest.
you get a visible flashback to your time being destroyed.
yeah, Doe's arm starts shaking for a moment and he just grabs it real quick.
That entity used to be... I don't quite know how to explain it, but he was the original one, I suppose, before something was done to him that corrupted him and
The
turned
source?
him into what he is now. What was that?
So he's like the source of it all then?
I'm not sure. I don't think he's the source of the corruption. I think
Just the
it's hard to
product of
say,
it.
but
But what do you mean by he was the original? The original what?
the original of what I and the other four are, I guess, the Exalts. But before, I don't know how to fully organize the full story, but from what I understand, he existed with his family on his world, which was the first or the 0 iteration, I suppose. And this magic corrupted him or was used on him by his father, I believe. And if I'm getting any of this wrong, please tell me.
No, you're
because my brain is mush, but-
you're actually getting it pretty right.
Okay. Okay, cool. And his, like him, his, basically the father is the one that I believe it may be pulling the strings behind all of this. And that brings me to the worst part.
There's more.
What about those
like-
cows?
Those I'm not fully certain, though I believe we will have to enter those and deal with them to prevent our world from meeting the same fate as the previous ones. Those are basically, our world is beginning to die, and if we don't stop the Amber, it will die as the others before it have. But
This is worse than I thought it was. But what's the worst news?
so just like how there are the 5 of us Amber Exalts, I guess is what the title we've been given, and our job being to reverse this corruption, there exists another force, another alliance seeking to push it forward and to stop us from our path. And among those that are aware of this is our good friend Alexandros. And he'll just pause for a second to...
You mean to tell me that Alexandros seeks to end the world?
I'm not entirely certain of where their motives lie, but one thing is certain is that he will have to kill me before I kill him and vice versa.
So
Basically, their goal is to eradicate the Amber Exalts and let the Amber take its course, as I understand it.
So we're at an arms race with a bunch of with this force of nature, but it's being pervaded by you two using it against each other in basically warfare. This, you see, she just seems to be really frustrated.
It's a lot, but if there's
Do you
one
have-
thing,
Finn, do you have the full picture? Do you have all the information?
I have as much information as I can right now, but Alexandros, to my face, told me to meet him. I forget the name of the place. And
It's redacted, so it doesn't matter.
oh, okay. He told me to meet him, and when I was ready, and we would settle this. He believes that our side are the villains, and truthfully, I'm not entirely certain what motives lie in this entire process, but all I know is that this amber, if left unchecked, will destroy everything, and that's not what I'm willing to accept.
So we have to kill Alexandros.
To sum it up, yes, at some point we will have to kill him along with the others that stand in this path.
Understood. Seems that's fine with me. And she just shrugs.
Things used to be so simple.
So, question though, to Voxotellian. Are you the bad guys?
Our job, from what I understand it, is to stop the Amber from destroying this world. To me,
But-
that seems pretty good, but I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Okay, but what if this is part of a cycle, very much like the Verge, where it's reborn, and it has to be, and the Amber is a fix to make sure that happens?
Fuck the cycle
Buddy.
then.
I know that is a bad thing to say, but
Yeah, it's funny you say that, actually, because that's exactly what it is from what we could tell. Just like this is the third iteration since the beginning, there exists space for 7 more.
Like
huh.
the virgins?
This, if I and the Exalts fail, then this world verges and we cease to exist, but another will take its place.
And the next question then, what if it's not something natural like the Verge, but something more natural like we have 7 tries, otherwise all existence is gone forever.
I mean, there existed worlds before this one, and they cease to exist now because of the Amber. 4th iteration, sorry. It's 4th iteration because it starts at 0, right? Wait, no? I can't do math, fuck it.
No. There are technically 11 verges. The 0th doesn't
Right,
really
okay,
count
yep.
because of other things.
Right,
But
okay.
then there are the other 10, and this is the 4th.
Oh, right. For some reason I thought it was 3. Okay, cool. Pretend I was saying 4 that entire time.
Yep.
Got it.
Retcon.
So it is more of a matter of making. Do we want ourselves to live, or do we want potentially better things to happen next time? Whatever happens, happens.
To be frank, I'd rather better this world than have it destroyed and start anew.
Who's to
Interesting.
say
Interesting.
things would be better?
We're talking about millions of lives here. It's not a question.
Besides, we should focus on what is now and what might be. We need to focus on ourselves.
We can't possibly know what what the other worlds will be like. They could be even worse than this one.
Exactly.
This is
And-
true.
And if we
Who knows?
if
The
we don't
previous
try-
worlds could have been better.
if we don't try to stop this, then it'll just happen again in the next one anyway.
And who knows, they might not be successful either. We might as well do our best to protect this world that we have now and protect what we can. Then, go super pessimistic and throw it all away in hopes that someone else will do better.
So,
Avenge
Glandrus,
the past.
what did he say about this?
He wasn't super forthcoming. Elramorn was another. The two of them, among two other figures that I didn't recognize, but
Huh.
the two of them I was listening in on a conversation, and they don't understand what I and the others are doing, just as we don't fully understand what they're doing, but
And
they are...
it could be miscommunication.
Alexandros believes he's cursed as being one of his verges. Who that is, I'm not certain. It may be the father of this original Exalt. It's unclear to me, but their job is very explicitly stated to kill the Exalts, myself included.
Well, if they've made that goal clear, I say we return the favor as, her card sword, appears in her hands and she just looks at it. That would actually be pretty fun, I think.
What?
Okay, question. Who was Alexandra? That was the dwarf, right?
Yeah, the guy with the water hand, and then it became the regular hand.
The one I healed? Okay, yeah. Okay. No, I just, yeah, okay. Interesting. She's very fervently writing down in her spell book, it seems.
Don't get cocky. We faced I faced down the Corrupted Wanderer myself, and we were no match for him. If Alexandrus is even a sixth for the power of him, and he is very strong, we're not ready yet. And killing is always the last resort. We should focus on other means of destroying the Amber first.
Strange that
I
it
don't
always has
think
to go hiding.
this without killing anyone, Neil.
I'm fine with killing people. It should be a last resort, especially to our friends.
She kind of just flips the cards through her hands. I don't necessarily agree with you on that part, but we don't have time for that right now.
What I can
Alexandros
agree
saved
on...
us from Lockstock. Without Alexandros, he would still be poisoned. He saved us from the drought.
Alexandros himself is not evil, but even as he stated, he wishes he wasn't doing this, that this wasn't his job, but it is.
Like he didn't have a choice in the matter. I get it.
Correct.
I understand that. And I do not hold that against him. But if he is insistent and this force is insistent that we must kill each other, then so be it.
Is there a date?
He won't... not a date, but I do agree that we're not ready to face him yet. We will need more time to prepare, considering he will not be holding back against me.
Oh boy. Man, what have I gotten myself into? Oh boy.
That's shit we have to deal with.
Pancake, you're getting three
want to...
Oh, pancakes!
And maybe Mior, you'll be able to help clarify and help me remember things, because there's more to Baklavi than we realized, I believe.
Yeah, I visited it
story-
time back.
The story of the angel that betrayed them.
Akira.
Yeah, he I feel he may be as a part of this as well. Perhaps he's a member of this group. Perhaps he's the one pulling the strings above them. But anything that was done at that type of temple, it's certainly connected.
Yeah, so that's what I said at the meeting. There's a connection in Alia. Like, she's the thing that started it all. I'm not sure why the Amber earlier moved once Alia was freed, but I think it's our should be our prerogative to find out why. But can't do that without Alia, can we?
Sorry, who's that? You keep saying that name. You said it in the meeting. Who is that?
Oh, she's a friend of ours from a while ago. I haven't seen her in a long time.
I'll go show you my notes, Wister.
Okay, so does she has something to do with Amber? Interesting.
She's an angel we found imprisoned in a shard of amber.
Ooh, sure. No wonder she couldn't escape. Well, wait, it can hold an angel? Jeez, that means it's really strong.
It's
Not just any
stronger,
angel.
it's stronger than any force on this world.
Oh yeah, no, I
Angel with-
figured that.
An angel of the power of God who Ankira had to contain, I believe. Otherwise, I don't know, for whatever reason, but we freed her. Actually, I should probably mention to you about that. I have melted amber before.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh,
Huh? Melted amber. I tried fire,
I'll get
but
it. Oh, never mind.
I would require some special fire then.
you'll open the door.
Okay. Give me a moment, as I have to
You
scroll
change
through
music.
500 NPC types.
Alexandros and an army stands outside, ready to just rip us. Hey, we still by early.
again.
When in your journal, you like just recap yourself on the campaign through there, like your and everything.
Yeah, no, Driston now knows most of the things.
Yeah, like Mule's like wrote down like almost every day in her life. Yeah.
New York cast exposition.
Can I let myself in?
Of course, boss.
All right.
Well, speak of the devil.
Said Alexandros as he walks in.
Ooh, he's a dwarf.
So much for that meeting place.
Hello, heroes.
Sorry, I don't
Just
see myself as
just
much
gonna
a hero,
glare at
more
it.
as a prankster, but okay. Oh, you're talking to them.
Hearing from these two.
Just fair warning, Alexandros. I've told them everything.
I understand. And I come with other requests. Can I take a seat?
No.
Of course.
Understood. As he stands, he kind of like gets a look. The most perceptive people in the party would notice that he does not have the insignia of the bastion anymore on his chest, and instead he has a platinum hexagon that is placed there instead. I'm no longer your boss, Mior. Al has taken my title. He is now platinum coin of the bastion. You have no more loyalty, just based off of my title alone. All I hope is that my actions and the help I have given you along the way have lessened the hatred you feel. Specifically for you, I wish you do not harbor any hatred of the next in line. He does not deserve your hate. Feel it to me, please.
Doe just rolls his eyes.
He's not the Avetics of the past. He is the bastion of the future. And I hope you can see that. You're blinded by anger, which is understandable. My predecessors have been nothing but terrible to you and your people. All I can hope is that, at least in the future, you will use my death as a reconciliation method, or a mourn. Just know that I do not like the outcome of what we have to do, but I will use all of the power at my capabilities to ensure that I see the future as the outcome that I desire.
What is that?
I need to ensure that the corrupted wanderer stays where he is, whatever form he takes. Whether it be the other or the corrupted wanderer, I believe he should be stayed where he is, fractured among the six.
And why is that exactly?
Because of his capacity to deal damage to those that I love. You two have seen his destructive capabilities. Am I mistaken?
Don't speak to me as if you know me.
Hey, this is not the time.
I'm pretty sure I know you more than anyone else.
Alexandra, there's one thing that bugs me.
Yes.
We saw his face. His expression didn't match his actions. Can you explain that?
Just like my own, he is guided not by his own thoughts, but by the pages of a book.
What do you mean by pages of a book?
Do you know of the shades?
Do I know anything?
The amber, the cobalt, the jade. Well, there's two more that most don't know about. The black and the white. The black symbolizes divinity, whereas the white symbolizes the story. It symbolizes the storyteller.
Storyteller?
The tales of heroes like yourselves, who go around and save individuals. The power of your actions form its own magic. But it can also be used to push those like you fought in the past, and it pushes their actions. We are guided by it. As I said before, I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this outcome, but I am pushed to do it by the forces that make us be.
Did you know that the Amber was targeting the Ravenna forest beforehand?
That I did not. I do not know of the enemy's movements or its intentions. You can insight check if you want.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
sure.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Why did you make the bastion? Has Amber always been the case?
No, I did it because the time that I was acting as captain was the time where I was not controlled. It was the time where I was actually happy. Spending time with you and the founders was some of the best times of my life. Now, before I leave, I have two wishes. My first wish is that your hatred stays just to me. Fuel your hatred into anger when we fight. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to use my full power. When I'm gone, and when I'm no longer with you, please do not use the anger of the past to fuel the present. And second, Mior, when I pass, I want to be buried in Ironhole.
Alright, you got it.
I want to be buried with the two things that I love. My people and my wife.
Mule's just going to salute. It's been an honor to serve under you.
And it's been an honor to be your captain. You might not know this, but Ironhole, it's not really a good place to settle. There's really no land there, but it was the site where my wife breathed her last breath. She always liked the seclusion of forests and of islands far from civilization. And I buried her there and looked to push her legacy forward.
Do we view us as evil then?
I don't view anyone as evil. But I do view the Amber as evil. But I also view it as good. Things are in a weird gray morality. I've come to learn that over living for thousands of years. Good people rise, good people fall, but people are just people. guided by their own morals, whether they be twisted or untwisted.
I have one final question. It's not really related to this, but
And
do you
can
know
ask.
the weapons of killing?
I know they are a weapon that splits a devil in 12 pieces. And I know it's used by the Phoenix. And one of them who killed my friend's wife is also trying to look for said weapons.
Nishi, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose this is the time to mention it as any. During the meeting, Nishi talked in my head. He mentioned how he had seen me before, but I have no recollection. And he talked about how I was one of his horns and how he wanted me. And when I talked with Montmorency, she lived inside my dreams and discovered that I am one of these weapons, a trophy of the devil.
Things are ironic.
I destroyed the sword back in Leavenholt when Lanthag gave it to me, but outwardly, clerics there did a half-assed job.
Goddamn clerics. Elian,
Yeah.
I know you must harbor resentment, but again, I don't believe you are evil, but our paths shall meet eventually, and I look forward to fighting the six of you. I've grown you from fledgling adventurers to people who are going to save the world, and I look forward to it.
Yeah. I do have resentment, but not towards you, just towards all of this.
Is your eye still active?
Yeah, I don't really know how to turn it off probably very
Oh,
well.
right. With your eye active, you see that the palms of his hands, there are nails through them, and instead of where there would be instead of where there would be the metal part of a nail, it is a white nail that forms white threads in the way of like a puppeteer moves a puppet. Well, I believe it is time I shall leave.
I do have one last question.
Yes?
There was a conversation I overheard with you and your three allies that were there, where you described things as the result of being his lives or his verges, his refractions, whatever the wording was. Who is he?
He points up. And when he points up to you guys, he points towards the screen. Him.
Hey!
Him. Now I leave you with a warning. I might be the most physically strong out of the six, out of the five, but Elramorn is probably the most dangerous.
Yeah, they didn't have that same look in their eye that you do.
He thrills for battle, whereas I care not about the slaughtering of people who don't deserve it. Anyways, I shall leave. And give me, I need Elian to give me a perception check.
All right. 15.
He kind of clenches his fist and begins to rip out the white threads.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me, before you leave,
Yes?
just wondering, because I haven't actually used it to fix an arm that fully before. How does the arm work properly now?
To be honest, no. I want to cut it off. It has become a limp arm.
Interesting. Okay. So you would say, okay, thank you for the feedback. I really needed to know this. It's very important for my research.
He gives you a pat on the head. You're a good one.
Oh, I guess.
As he walks away.
While seeing him out, Doe's gonna call it Alexandros.
Yes?
What is my name?
Your name is Doe.
Doe gives him a nod, goes back in.
Selena just sighs.
Well, I hope that clears some things up.
Yeah. Seems
I need to go to the desk here. Have a new change. I don't know what's happening, but yeah.
Mior,
Yeah.
before you go, let me just...
Yeah.
This is my problem to deal with. Not that I sought it out or wanted it, but it's mine now. I harbor no resentment or ill will if any of you decide that this course of action that lays before me is not one that you'd like to follow.
Selena goes behind you, places a hand on your shoulder. Your friend Elian. Our problems are each other's problems. So we're going to help you.
I told you back when you were running from Auradala or whatever. Your family, Nerium. Don't forget that.
We've been through a lot together. We'll see this fight through.
I've never really been a fan of fate, especially when it means our world's going to die.
Thank you. Well, I don't know where we go from here, but I'm sure when our paths cross with Alexandros, I hope that we are ready.
Guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Until then,
We'll have to be ready.
Yeah, we'll have to be ready.
We don't really have a choice in that matter.
Oh, also, Sylvan. Now that we have some time, I was able to contact that goblin I mentioned before. The person connected to my soul.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. She had a lot to say. What about you? Any contact with your friends?
Emp, has that thing happened? Or not yet in this timeline? Emp?
I'm dead.
We killed the DM. We killed.
Shame. Okay,
I assume the dog.
rocks fall, everybody dies.
Ah, well, shoot.
Well, GG. World
Bye,
reset.
folks. Game's over.
Uh-oh, the world reset.
The world reset.
I don't know. Honestly, with Metashare, I don't think dates matter.
No, I mean, it's important to this conversation because
True.
my answer is yes or no, depending on when this is.
True.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Emp,
Yeah.
has the thing happened yet or not?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, yes, although it wasn't what I was expecting. I believe I'm connected to 2 other people, not 1 like I thought.
Ah, it's just like me. Well,
1 is most likely Barry, the other is some gnome named Scarvix. Don't know who he is, but
so far, I've met a goblin named Papaya, and I know of a man named Zivin who might be connected to me. Though my head kind of hurts from contacting that goblin, so I'm not going to try to contact the Zivin. That's too much in one night.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend doing that extended, at least for you guys.
By Zivin, do you mean Alistair's friend, Zivin?
You know a Zivin?
I've met him once before.
Then probably yes.
I believe he lives in town. Probably just go find him.
I'll look into that later. For now, I'm gonna go rest. Oh, did Mior leave? I wanted to speak with her. Whatever. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, she can't
Selena,
Yes,
I
Elian?
think you had mentioned during the meeting trying to send some of your family's guild in the direction of the forest to help with the situation there. Is that still?
Yes, I'll go quickly contact Chloe so she can send the message.
It's okay. I can probably get that handled. Is there any sort of information that you'd need to have her pass on that would make it so they don't think she's a crazy lunatic?
Just tell them it's direct orders from me. I'm sure they'll listen. Despite having given up the title as the leader of that group to one of my mother's associates, they still seem to have a great amount of respect for me.
Alright, sounds good. I'll handle that at some point then.
Thank you, Elian. And she'll head to bed.
What time of day is it right now?
5 or 6. Probably closer to 7.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting. Talking to other people that's not there. Telepathy could be many things. Oh, hello.
Doe is just gonna start cleaning.
I suppose before we all separate for the evening, do either of you have any idea of where we go from here? Our next plan of action?
Well,
No.
we'd probably have to ask Mior. She did seem to have something going on, but then, well, she vanished.
Yeah, she
Then we
cast
met
a
up
spell.
here.
I
She cast what?
assume she needs to speak further with those that she was employed with.
I'm sure she might have a job expected for us, especially with the crew of the ship. Either way, we've had a long day. Big meeting. We should all get to rest now.
What? It's only 7. I guess it's the age.
Some time to relax on ourselves, I think, would be good at this moment. But I guess we can focus on what's in front of us, and we'll handle the funeral for Clarence and Adam tomorrow.
Interesting. Well, I learned a lot today. Good thing this book doesn't run out of pages easily.
Alrighty, and with that, everyone rests.
Yep.
Claim rooms, I guess.
Anyway.
All right, Mior,
Yeah.
you fly back to the
One of
ship.
these is Mior, one of these is Silrin then.
You see Ilya.
Well, I just trance. I don't need a bed.
You see
Well, yeah,
Ilyavar
I mean, like,
Gorvich.
private room, basically.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any possessions, really.
Yeah.
That's true, you're a monk.
Oh wait,
We'll
we have a
figure it out
shit
later.
ton
Okay,
of
go
beds.
We'll sort that out later. You can go ahead, Emp, and Dart.
So you make your way to the ship. You realize that it might not be the best time to go to the Bastion headquarters because time is kind of a lot of changes are making their rounds, and they it seems to be a lot busy there. I'm just dictating whose room it is. Cool. Got that one. All right, you make your way to the ship. You see Ilyavar, Gorvich, and Liam. Gorvich kind of waves over. The stone giant, or the stone Goliath, looks at you and says, "Hello, little one. How are you?"
I am taller than you.
Me
But it's good
no.
to see you, Gorbage.
Me no. I am stone giant. I am tall.
She just like clapped on the back. I'm sorry I disappeared. It was honestly, I have no idea. It was fucking god shit, I assume. But but anyway, how's things been? I heard there was some trouble with Sylvan.
Ah. 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 I'm ill. Ah.
Yeah?
Oh, Rich. If there's a problem with the crew, I need to know.
Gorvich is eating a cracker.
Yeah, sure, Gorvich is.
This cracker is bussin'. Ah. Yeah, Gorvich says, it appears as if the newer crew did not respect the elf. We tried to keep him in line, telling him of his prowess and his leading skills, but they did not seem to take kindly to him around the ship.
Alright. Who are they?
Ah, we sorted them out. You have no need to worry. You have no need to worry.
Alright. So, I should hold a meeting. I'll tell you all about the result of the meeting in Titans.
Okay.
Yep. So, we all like sort of hold the meeting with the crew, get them all in line, and talk to them about generally what the meeting hold, the effect of the amber, and how what their general plans are for what the bigger ups are gonna do about it, like presumably evacuations. So she's saying like, if any of you have families, I know all of you have families across the world. This is a time of need, so if you all need to take leave to go and visit them, the Vilnum is at war, and it's going to be dangerous times afoot, lads.
Yeah, a couple of people do end up leaving. Leaving just a skeleton crew, more or less. Yeah, more or less the other NPCs leave, and leaving you with a very small crew of just Gorvich, Liam, and Ilyavar. Well, the three of us, we've been with you through thick and thin, and we'll stay through the rest of this as well. The other two kind of nod.
Who's back here if you want to go see him, Ilyavar?
Oh, Doe's here? Ah, I'll have to go see him again.
Yep. I'll be sure to double your pay as well.
Oh, we don't need pay. We don't do it for pay. We do it because of you guys.
Aww.
I appreciate that. Also, what do you know about the dream, Gorvich?
The dream, it is funky place where weird happen. I think the Empress of the Dream talks about it a lot.
She is from the dream.
She is. But other than that, we don't. Us Goliaths have hard times connecting into the dream, like the stone giants do.
Okay. Well, we should stay here with. We're not sure what we're doing yet, but we plan. I imagine we'll stay here for about 2 days. If you, I know all of you didn't really know Clarence that well, but he was a member of a crew, and if you wanted to come to his funeral tomorrow, I'd be happy to. It would be respectful.
We will see if we can make it. We have to protect the ship after all. But if we're not there, we give the grieving family our condolences.
We are the grieving family.
I give you my condolences.
Thanks, Gorvich. Have you heard of anything? Have you heard about Alia? Anything she's done recently? Any rumors?
Alia, I haven't heard much about little Goro.
Yeah,
Gorls.
I know you taught her a lot of magic, so she might have mentioned something. I don't know.
No, she's been very quiet. She hasn't answered back to my messages.
She left you unread? Wow, that's cold.
She left me undelivered.
Anyway,
We were
and,
just
if you want this,
we were just closing up the ship for the night, Muir.
okay, I need to get an item, but if you guys want to stay in the White Thistle estate, you're always free to.
They give you nod. And if you want to
Yeah,
stay, if you want to stay on Silver Flame ship, you just ask.
It's crazy. Neil's going to go into her office and grab the vial of action there,
Mm-hmm.
and then she is going to fly off to a location outside the borders of Avaho, which
Okay.
is familiar.
Yep.
It's a site of where she was before the drought attack.
Indeed.
But before we continue with that, we should probably go with someone else.
Who is not sleeping?
I guess
Elena?
technically the two elves.
I mean, the 3 elves are not
Three
sleeping
elves?
technically.
3 elves.
One elf is checking out Selena because she was curious.
Yeah, no,
And-
Selena's trying to sleep, but she's kind of overwhelmed, so
Selena-
she's not doing so.
As you close your eyes, you feel a presence of someone within the room. And when they
Yeah,
come back...
Selena was sleeping, I believe.
Oh. Okay.
No, she was
I mean,
trying
I'm
to
asleep.
sleep, and then when she finally did fall asleep, she started shaking in her sleep. Now she's trying to wake back up.
Alright.
You said something about us coming back.
Yeah. You guys can interact if you want.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing a break or something.
Oh, no.
Because it's coming back. Okay, let's see. Oh, she's not doing too well, is she, little one? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Hey, hey. Okay. Are you doing okay? You seem to be a little bit. Is everything fine? You've been through a lot today.
Yeah, she'll get up. What are you
So-
doing in my room, Mister?
so- Sorry, the little one seemed worried for you.
Worried for me? All he does is scream.
I mean, no, he seemed to actually be a bit worried for you. He wanted. I went in to see if you were awake. He told me no, but then he started to be like he wanted me to come to check out, and you were really shaking.
Yeah, no, I was just.
Are you doing
thinking
okay?
things. Define okay.
That question alone tells me you're not doing okay.
Fair. Just thinking and worrying about the future, where we're going to stand.
That's understandable, but okay. Let's see. You do mind if I sit?
Go ahead. And she kind of crawls up into a sitting position and lets Rista on the bed.
That's how you do it.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I do?
You're dying.
Oh no!
Oh boy, guys.
Dead!
Oh well.
We got her. She's finally dead.
Oh no, did you feel that?
It's in the middle of the street. Oh wait. Ah, that
I
hurt.
felt a disturbance.
Disturbance in the force.
As if Mior suddenly cried out in pain and then got up again because he can get up twice a day. Okay, so
Lena just stares at you.
okay, so start if it can feel better if you just talk about what is specifically bothering you. So feel free. I'm not going to say anything. As a professional doctor, I do have certain clauses I can't and can break.
Well,
Anything you say to me is confidential.
I appreciate it. She goes to rub your hair, then realizes you have a hat on, and then puts her hand down. Well, just worried about the group is all. There's a big divide, it seems, between, our moral quandaries.
Yeah, that it does often happen when you have different people with different upbringings and such. Is this about the whole killing and not killing?
Something like that, yeah.
Personally, I don't condone violence, but there has been times when that action is called for. Yes.
For me, it's a normality. Killing is just a way of life.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah, basically. My father taught me how to be skilled in things like, poisoning people, assassinations. Never got into it though. It was more on the, management side of things in our guild. And she says guild very loosely.
Okay, so the guild, you've mentioned that, and you don't seem fully invested in it. What is on with that?
Fully invested in what?
The guild, you seem a little bit aloof about it, or as if that is not part of you anymore with the way you said that.
It's really not. The guild is a product of what my dad took from my grandfather. He took it, a peacekeepers guild, and turned it into basically a mob group. Just used to gain power over cities and deal with assassinating other groups, the usual mafia type stuff.
Okay, well, I do see what. Yeah, that would have quite some for shaping a person. So your entire life has been like that, then?
Basically, lived under the thumb of my father for the first 16 years. Other 16, I was still was trying to find a cure for my mother after my dad poisoned her.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack there. Don't even get me started.
Okay, well, So, and now you're here and you're worried about what will be. Or what could be.
Yeah, I've lost a lot to this Amber stuff. It took over my dad and killed my mother. So many others. Killed Cove, my grandfather. The works. It killed so many others, like all my friends. They've hurt them. All I want is that piece of shit Rock to die. And she, clenches her fists very, very angrily.
Understandable. And I guess, yeah, I do see the point of view when it is like that. When with all it has put you through, a lot of people gone. It's a sad day.
The Silver Flames are all I have left. And I do want to help them, but you see she kind of rubs the back of her neck as she, looks over across the bedside and then just looks back. I've never been good at being with other people, being a part of a group and understanding each other's moral ideals. Never been like that.
Well, seems like you've been trying, though. They seem to really care and respect you.
I'm just afraid that someone like Alien might turn out to be against my moral ideals to the point where I cannot forgive them.
At that point, I don't. From what I saw and heard from him, I don't see him doing that. And at that point, if that were to happen, it wouldn't be him anymore. At that point, it'd be an idea that was left behind by him, but no longer him.
Zuru, my father, he went through something similar. Yeah, he was a bastard before the Amber, but the Amber just made that worse. And Elian has a lot of good qualities, but they're a bit murky, but he's not the only one I'm worried for. Muir is pretty naive after all, I'm afraid. With Alexandra the way she did.
I mean, I don't know anyone here, so I can't say. But if they do seem to have quite the relationship with being boss and such, and that does tend to build a lot of trust, and they're going to like breathe out heavily. Yeah, no, that is a lot of unpack when somebody you trusted that fully just turns out like that.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's not just for my friends, but also for myself. I've been going down a wrong path in life for a while, but I don't know which path is the right one now.
You never know which path is the correct one, though. He gets up from the bed, but all you can do is really go ahead. Trust me, I know about what could ifs. I've been hearing about them forever. And ever what ifs. Never shuts up.
You're a very knowledgeable kid.
Well, stuff happens, and you get what you get, I guess. Don't always choose what you want.
Mind me of myself when I was younger.
I mean, I am like, what, twice your age?
Yes, well, technically speaking, in years, but mentally. I don't know ages very well. Everyone on this plane eludes me.
Yeah, no, it's difficult. Like, I was stuck at home for a long while, and when I came out, my best friend, who is a Dragonborn, was like an adult, and I'm still considered a child.
Ah.
I'm older than him.
That's why I felt when I found out Elian was like 100 or so years old. Yeah, thanks for talking with me.
Don't worry. As I said, feel free. Usually I'm not the kind to help out all that much, but I feel like I can sometimes. Yep, totally.
Yeah. You and Alistair both have that in common, I think. You two have helped me a lot. And I thank you for that. She just gives you a quick nod, not really knowing what else to do. Just kind of sitting there twiddling with her thumbs, waiting for you to leave the room.
Okay, well, as I said, you never know what happens. Take the path you feel is right, and eventually I'm sure it'll turn out good for you. Go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help you out.
No,
Cast the sleep spell on her. This is mostly for RP.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll your.
This is more to help fall asleep quickly instead of actually forcing a sleep.
Okay. Cool.
So I'll use the daily use of sleep I have to just essentially help aid the rate at which she falls asleep, I guess.
Coolio. She sleeps.
And that might help make her less shaky when she's sleeping.
And then finally, unless anyone else has anything to do,
Nope.
we find ourselves with Mior, who enters into the Meeting of Titans Hall.
Oh, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go to the place where I was at with the drow.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to go somewhere with a map, but it's fine.
If you want to go there, I can go in like that. I can go in that room.
Okay, we could do that.
We put Mior in the room.
Mior thinks about going there, but then she decides, you know what? No one's going to be using that. I'm going to go there. I have the key.
You do have the key. You have the key to my heart. Pod.
Oh, thanks. So we all know it's truly Jack who has that.
Okay. As you enter in to the empty hall, what do you do?
I reload the map because I can't see it.
Same.
Yep.
All our tiles are down here. Why?
Let's see.
I go to, like a meeting room, and I start, brewing some tea, and talking to myself. I'm like, oh god, why am I doing this?
Also-
This is a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
Before I say anything, you might want to refresh. Just on the off chance, you might want to refresh.
I
think-
can't see anything. It's gray.
Okay, refresh. I think activating the maps is what messes with a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to make it so that you guys can navigate to the White Thistle on your own.
Yeah, Mio's just like talking to herself like, oh my god, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is a very bad idea. Well, it's one of the only ones I have. As she starts brewing a tea kettle,
Mm-hmm.
she takes out the vial of her own ashes from one of her verges when she went to collect it from one of the places she burned down as a Crimson Phoenix. She's going to activate her Mantle of Flame, and she's going to say, Our Adala, it's been a while since we last spoke, but I hope your opinion of me has risen since then. I've survived everything you've thrown at me, and more. But I would simply like to have some tea and chat. I made a hard oak special blend for your throat.
Okay.
All right, roll for me a religion check, please. And thanks. Well, 1d20 plus 6.
Okay. How do we do that?
So slash R, 1d20 plus 6.
Oh boy.
Okay, that fits. It is time for Mercy's favorite theme.
Oh yeah.
Mercy's not even in chat right now. This is sad.
Rip.
Don't worry, he'll get a nice jolt in the VOD.
Fade depression moments.
All right. As you call upon the Lord of Fire, the room slowly begins to dim. However, he's not in his normal attire. He wears no real armor this time. He wears a black jacket and a white t-shirt.
Is this guy gonna be anime as fuck?
I guess it's Casual Friday.
Does he have cool sunglasses?
A large scar curls down the left side of his face, starting from his eyes all the way down to the bottom of his head. Or all the way down to the bottom of his neck.
Anime.
Welcome to my palace. Why have you summoned me?
In this moment, the area changes. You are no longer within the marble building of Alverholt, and instead you are teleported into the heart of Adala, where you enter a large throne room. You are cut off from speaking to him directly through like a barrier of blue flames that surrounds where he is and shrouds him in blue light. Similar to the throne room from Avatar. For reference.
I need answers. Are you willing to give them?
Perhaps. What questions do you have?
What do you know about Nkira?
I do not trust him. but I don't trust many.
What happened? Do you know what he did to Alia? Or what his connection is to the Amber?
Who's Alia?
She is an angel I discovered on the island of Baklady. He was trapped in Amber, betrayed by Ankila.
What a poor little thing.
Indeed. So what is... Why are you not fighting the Amber?
Who said I wasn't?
Well, I suppose I don't really know, but... What are you doing then?
I'm dealing with it as any other god does. Having his fighters and his followers do all the work. I think I'm done taking the battlefield myself.
Is that why you discarded your armor?
Well, you called me by my full name. Something not commonly known.
He specifically doesn't drink the tea.
You're not
Unforgivable.
touching the tea. It's for your throat. It's what healed mine.
I'm sorry, but I cannot take the risk. I've heard of gods being poisoned by liquids, and I do not want to follow the same suit.
So,
Talking about Ankira, I do not trust him. Being the god of betrayal and all.
yeah. So,
It makes me wonder, why would my mother let a god like him in the Pantheon?
how did he into the Pantheon in the first place?
Before the religious shift, he joined, after betraying the angels, he joined Tauren's side during the Uprising Wars. As he tries to breathe for air.
Are you okay?
I have labored breathing, partially due to the fire and ash.
What happened? You look to have suffered an injury.
One too many battles, one too many curses. After not being deemed perfect, my mother brandished me.
Just because of that?
I was not a suitable son, in more ways than one.
What were you like back then? Were you the same as you are now, a dictator? Or were you different?
Dictator, you make me laugh.
What else should I call it then?
I am a leader like no other. Are you going to call the King of Dumont a dictator as well?
If he controls the people as you do, yes.
Me? Control my people? They have free will as any. I think your perception of our nation is a lot different. We've changed.
Then is Gibraltar still a part of the Symbionite?
She is and has been handled accordingly.
Okay. Then why were you in my dream?
Because you were a test subject. I wanted to see how the first Emberfall fared.
The first what?
The first Emberfall.
Mule's face is obviously confused. She has no idea what an Emberfall is.
The ones that try to destroy our beautiful government, everything we've built.
That's not me. My first word was just burning to death.
I understand what's going on. The world is plotting against us. They see us as a brutal dictatorship, when in reality we're nothing of the sort. The commoners live normal lives. They are the safest ever in the Velnum. When was the last time you've been to Dijakstan or the Heart of Adana? They're thriving. Your silence means words.
Would we not get attacked if we flew close? Or sailed close?
The Crimson Phoenix of old is no longer. We are the theocracy of Phoenicius now. And that all depends on the new suzerain of flames. I believe strength brings unity, and strength comes from tough leadership.
And strength is what we need.
Tell me, are there drow attacks in the Crimson Phoenix?
Well, I have no idea.
Tell me, are there plagues of paralyzation in the Crimson Phoenix?
No.
Tell me, are there rampant fires across the Crimson Phoenix? Wait, don't answer that question. That's a trap.
Yes.
But I think my point stays poignant. We are safe because of our strength.
You're safe because no one wants to kill you because of your reputation.
Because of our strength, not of our reputation.
No one's attacked the theocracy before. Yeah. So.
And why is that?
No. Because of your reputation, right?
Because
No
of
one
our
wants to
strength.
go over there.
Reputation means nothing if you can't back it up. I give you an open welcome into the theocracy to see how people really live, where they're the freest possible. A world of no crime. A utopia of flames.
Well, I do like to travel, but I guess I'll talk to you later. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
So be it. I welcome to have your perception shifted.
As the figure disappears. His words ring through your mind. In a strange way, there is truth to his words. Although the Crimson Phoenix was harsh, it appears as if the theocracy is not as such. Although that is up to Mior to make her own rationalizations.
Well, that was useless. Neil is just gonna pack up a tea, down the cold tea, like, in, like, a bin, and just leave and go back to the manor.
Alright.
Damn.
Hold on. The white thistle might have deleted itself.
We deleted
Wow.
it. We got ambered, guys.
Clean over.
Wow.
You're the only one left.
White Thistle got destroyed again. It's fine.
How many times has this happened now?
Thrice.
Yeah.
Mior makes her way
Damn.
back.
Refresh Foundry again.
Yep. I only say refresh because I think activating maps does something with the pointers. Like, can you see that, Mior? Can you
Oh
see-
yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah, I can
Weird.
see it too.
weird.
There's still the Lord of Fire.
It was weird on the other maps. It's not weird here.
I think it's random. It seems like it's
Yeah.
just some bug or something.
I'm
That's
just
just
gonna
something.
do a refresh
Just to be
just to be
safe,
safe.
though.
Me too, yeah.
Alright, and you make your way back. However, this time there is someone at this area here with an obsidian tombstone placed. Actually, why did I get this music when I know we were just gonna get other music? Good job, Em.
Listen, man, you gotta have the right ambience for every single second of a campaign.
Okay. Lying there is a large figure as if they are placed upon a pitch, a scarecrow of sorts. Loss. Loss is never easy except for those who are taken too early. I pray they have safe passage into the next world. Hello.
Hello there.
My name is Grima. Religion check.
Alright. Da 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 da.
You have no idea.
I'm Mio Skorska. Did you build this? And he like gestures to the gravestone.
Yes. I did. I sensed that there was going to be a burial soon. And I wanted to bring it as a sign of respect.
Oh, thank you.
As the god of loss, I understand how heavy your heart is. And how much the death of these people weigh on you.
It's not just Clarence, it's everyone, isn't it? All the people in the Venner Forest, all the people in everywhere, in Abershorn, in Port Veneer, in Aberholt. It's never going to get any easier.
I understand. the life of those who have taken others. It weighs just as heavier, as if millions of pounds have been put on your heart. I pity your position, but you're trying to turn a new leaf, correct?
I'm trying to do whatever I can to make the world a slightly bit better, yes. If I can help one life, then they can go on to help another, and another, and another. And eventually, well, we can change the world.
I will be here for the burial. I remember this person, and I want to remember them just as you have. No, he triggers, a lot of necromancy. You would notice this. It's very poignant. It's a lot.
What the heck?
Did they die well? Are they safe up there?
Well, that is why we're here. Once
Oh,
we
yes.
once we bury them, they should make their way to the dream realm. I hope. Sometimes revenants, sometimes specters tend to get lost.
Would you know if my family is okay?
Your family, they are guided by a tree. A large tree down south. The nature has protected them, given them boons of safety and defense across the coming flames. Holy shit, who the fuck is that? That's weird.
Oh, that's Rista. She's
Oh,
a
no,
friend.
no. This was me telling what Rista sees.
Oh, right.
Who the fuck is that?
Holy shit, what is that? Is that a child elf? Oh my god. Take it away.
Shit, an elf.
It's safe. He's a nice man. Oh God.
Boy, oh.
Lisa might have a lot of questions.
Oh. Oh boy, oh
What do
boy,
you
oh
mean
boy.
what do you mean by flame?
You will find out in due time. Hello, young one.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is so much energy. It's off the scale. It's like over 9,000. Way above that. Can I do a religion check to see if I recognize this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get another one.
Not too bad.
Damn.
The dice said no you. And you learn that this is Grima, the god of loss, grievance, and acceptance. He's known as the Lesser, the bearer of bad news, and the grieving wealth.
Oh boy. Okay.
I see. The string bearer has left her mark on you.
I think you got the wrong one.
I most certainly do not. The jade has left its mark.
Listen, I'm a follower of Ubu Tao.
Sure, you can also make a religion check. It seems both have left their mark, but a faint jade is there. All right, the string bearer is the goddess of time, fate, choice, and the weave.
Interesting.
On a 19, you would know that she is one of, if not the strongest god of all the pantheons, even comparing her magic to the founders itself.
Wow. Oh boy. Interesting. So, God of Lost. Oh boy. Didn't think I'd see you around here, or any god really.
I am grieving the young one. He was taken too soon.
Huh. Oh boy.
Not you.
Dang.
You are still alive and well.
Okay, I figured, but I'd see. Do you go to everybody that passes on too early? That seems a lot.
I go to everyone who passes.
Okay, do you have like multiple forms you take and you just split yourself up to do that, or can you just exist multiple places at the same time as a god?
Oh no.
I come to people when they most need it.
Huh.
It is time to go, small child. As the ghost of Clarence takes up the hand of the Grima, as they're both slowly lowered into the graves.
Up to you as well, Beamer. Have a good night.
Thank you. Mior, was it?
Yes.
I will be watching you.
Is that a good or bad thing?
You must come to terms with your with your fate and your past.
Past and fit. Oh boy, you sound just like the stream.
As the two ghosts are put into their graves, cobalt magic begins to rise as you see two very small but hollow souls begin to make their way up into the sky. Two have passed. Much more to reap.
Can I Arcana check this to try and understand a little bit more about cobalt magic?
Sure.
Or is that beyond?
Sure, you can.
Okay, come on, give me a 1. I want to have no idea about this.
That does not meet the DC.
Yep.
It has something to do with death magic.
No.
Possibly be death.
Oh, that's definitely death magic. Total.
The turtles from Egershorn, are they fine? Did they none of them got converted into the Crimson, right?
Some remain. Others in other ways. A turtle from Abershon lives across the skies.
What does that mean?
He's pretty good with a bow.
Oh, I guess fate will lead me to him, right? One way or another.
Eventually, yes. However, as the dead have passed on, it is time for me to leave.
Can I have one last question? Just one last question.
What is it, small one?
So you got who's in charge of the jade? If you do know that.
That would be the string bearer.
Also, the streamer is actually in charge of the jade. Huh. Neat. I didn't think it was actually that far. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
He gives you a nod as he teleports away.
Well, I'll be honest, Arista. This happens almost daily.
Huh. You meet a god every day?
And not every day, but something strange.
Neat.
There's never going to be a dull moment, but why are you back here again? You have nowhere else to go?
Well, Elegant said I could stay the night, I guess. And then I sensed some massive amounts of, if you're talking about now, I sense some massive amounts of necrotic energy.
Well,
I think I found the source.
if you're interested in magic, you can stay with us. You're it's not going to be boring, at least, right?
I gotta send a letter to my mom, but I don't think postal service is open again until Monday.
Yeah, I should send a letter to my family as well. So what's your family like then?
They're nice. Yeah. Nice, yep. At least half of them.
You're hesitating a lot.
Well, as I said, half of them are nice, and the other half wanted child elf to work like human from when they were 15, which is not normal.
I don't really know how your mentality works. Elf is for a while, right? Why would that be a bad thing?
Well, it is and it isn't, I guess. It let me get to the point I am now very early compared to a lot of other elves. But it was also boring and sort of annoying to deal with.
I mean, what about, isn't your like mentality different? Or are you just like normal?
I'm normal.
Anyway, if you want to stay with us, well, if you're going to talk about fate, it would seem like it's fated to happen, right?
I don't know. I don't really trust fate after stuff happened, but well, you already heard I have knowledge of the god, so you know. Not my strong suit. I'm, as I said, I'm a follower of Ubutao.
That doesn't ring a bell.
God of magic. Just the scales, all that. Lizard folk, all of that. If you didn't know.
I didn't. I didn't go to the library as much. I'm too busy.
Oh, you love the libraries. They're all so lovely. If you stay there all day, you kind of get boreable. For I was going to ask if Big Bro Doe could do me a favor, but I think he fell asleep.
Yeah, probably. It's getting quite late. I think we have enough beds. Do you have a room?
Why would I have a room? I got her today.
Okay, well, I'll go. I think we have one below mine. I'll come show you.
I guess I could ask the. What was his name? Not the blue elf, the wood elf. It's not the sea elf.
Silver.
Silver? Okay. He doesn't sleep so much. Maybe he can help me.
Wait. You're an elf. You also trance, right?
Yep. Pancake, where did Sylvan go?
Right here.
Man,
Well, you're all the familiars in this campaign dying inside.
man, what happened? You were feeling fine earlier today when I promised you pancakes.
Too many.
According to all familiars are either communist or dying inside.
Too many. Too many pancakes.
Or both.
But
It's
do you love pancakes?
too many.
I mean, okay, you want to go on a diet?
Maybe half pancake.
Okay. That's what I thought. See. Oh, he's trancing already. I'll go trance too then, I guess. And stuff. Been a long day. Why is Big Bro Toe sleeping on the couch? Does he not have a room?
He does. I think he'll just be tired.
All right. And we all take a long rest. It has been a very long day. However, our heroes wake up next morning, and the first person that comes downstairs would notice that there is a person here.
Bro, can motherfuckers stop breaking into our house? Like, goddamn, holy shit!
Say, why is
It's not a
everyone
fucking
fighting
open
right now?
invitation.
Like,
I mean, wouldn't all the elves already be down here already? Just hanging out?
Yep. Yep.
What time
So-
in the morning is it? Is it like
Already-
5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah,
So,
don't wakes up early.
The
so-
elven gang, as they all simultaneously wake up, would see this kind of sitting down munching on some food.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't eaten food in so long. Oh god, that's good. Good food.
Um.
And she does like the child thing where she takes her head and kind of like leans back on the chair so she can look at you. Hey, Elian, it's been a while.
Hi.
Wait, what's with that funky eye?
well, for once we
Right.
have a welcome guest breaking and entering.
Well-
I'm sorry, okay?
Can it be called breaking when I teleported in here?
Legally, probably.
She gives Elian a big hug. You would notice that her strength is a lot more than you shift control scroll wheel.
Yes, controls.
She is a lot stronger than when she was younger and when she was different, and she looks a lot older too. Her hair has become more red than it has become orange, and she now wears clad wings with brass armaments on it.
Oh God. Hi.
Elian,
You too.
it's been so long. Good morning.
What's the noise going
morning.
on?
Ow.
Hello. Did another person break into our Oh.
And at that moment, that's where we're gonna end the stream.
Oh God.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wacky streaming.
That's fucking like 3 people like barged into our house now. Like, what the fuck?
Silren said earlier, has this house ever gone one day without something weird happening?
I mean,
answer
like
is
we all
no.
said, this thing happens daily.
0 days since nonsense occurs.
We all have had a normal day in her life.
That's fair.
Well, I'm sure on the ship there's been at least one day where things went